Hello everyone! Thanks for joining me. Here's the intro to Elden Ring Nightreign. This is the tutorial phase of the game where we learn basic mechanics and some new features, such as we only receive one flask that is used to replenish HP, while FP is replenished by visiting certain locations, and we'll have more on that later. Using your map is integral to plan your route to efficiently navigate the area. You will encounter the same familiar enemies from Elden Ring, but as you progress, they might be in larger numbers. As you saw, your HP flask gets auto-refilled at about 60 to 7 seconds intervals if you don't visit a grace site. This blue area is your boundary, which diminishes over time, and if you get caught in it, you must flee, as you saw it in the intro, or you will die. One of the major changes is that now we can jump from great heights without fear of death. Another nice feature is that we can now wall jump at certain marked locations. It's nice to see that destructible environment items are still present, as it is one of my favorite things to do. Chests and bodies now have multiple goodies for us to choose from. and we use them to acquire better weapons and our consumables to help us overcome stronger enemies. Equipment rarity, passive effects, and skills have all been incorporated into all the armaments, and that should make fighting stronger enemies a lot more fun. I'm trying to show you all the tutorial info, but like in any new game, there will be a steep learning curve at the beginning, but the basic game mechanics of all Souls game is still present. Sites of Grace are used to replenish HP and FP, as well as to level up, but that is depending on how many runes we have acquired by defeating foes. Now comes one of the most interesting part of Nightreign. If you die, you need a teammate to revive you. However, each time you die, it takes more effort from your teammate to revive you. The biggest challenge in reviving your teammate happens when we are fighting a boss, as we might not have enough time to revive you and defend against the boss. If you and your teammates all die during a boss fight, that is game over. In Nightreign, if we die, we not only lose our runes, but we also lose a level. While we can recover our runes by returning to where we died, our lost level is not recoverable. Here the tutorial shows you that fighting alone is not a wise choice. Cooperators are essential to your success against bosses.
Long, long ago, the lands between were visited by a great war. The Shattering, as it was known, destroyed order itself. Drawing forth in time an abomination. Thus fell upon us the night. Now heavy rains harry the region, threatening to wash away its very history. the Night Lord does not rest. As it ravages the lands between beyond recognition. But there are those who would fight back. The Nightfarers. Brought together by happenstance, their commonalities are but few. No shared station, era, or even purpose. Yet together, they are bound by a will. The will to cross the endless night and fight on. Till every shred of their being is ground away. Alas, the curtain may be drawing to a close upon this world. You are awake. I know not why, but once again it has happened. So be it. Condemned, I welcome you to the Round Table Hold. I am the priestess, the voice of your formless master. You were chosen for your potential to vanquish the night. The Night Lord is a living cataclysm, bent on laying waste to the very land that anchors us. Unless we bring its end, our world will be undone. And for this, I need your help. This is a hidden refuge, a place where warriors gather. Rest assured, though it is in disrepair, you will be safe here. We even have a caretaker. He might strike you as odd, but he is worthy of trust. Speak to him, if you please. Speak as you wish. This message is for you. You will hear it often. Seekers of redemption. On the third night, this land will fall. Band together and prepare to claim the life of the Night Lord. That is all. Oh. Regrettably, I have no means to fight. It might strike you as presumptuous, but I am in need of your help all the same.
Alright, I have only played a couple of hours of Nightreign, but I'll give you a little tour of the round table, which is basically our lobby before going on a mission. Before going on a mission, you can select a character, and there are 6 characters to choose from. The layout of the hold is pretty much the same as Elden Ring, and we can find the characters we can select roaming around.
Make it quick. You only need to land one good blow to punish a fleet-footed adversary. Be relentless. That's your best bet.
Here's the Round Table Hold's caretaker.
Welcome to the Round Table Hold, brave champion. I am but a humble attendant, here to serve your needs. I am told that each of you has committed a grave misdeed, but I beg to differ. You aim to preserve this very land, and that is no small matter. Indeed, it is an ambition most worthy of praise. I've spruced up the facilities to make your stay as pleasant as possible. By all means, do make yourself at home.
Here's the character Recluse.
What is it? We must put the night sky to rights, to see its beauty once more.
Out this way is the sparring ground, where you can try all the different characters. To practice your weapons, you can animate this enemy. This area out here is where we leave from to go to our mission. This is where we change our relics that we can either purchase or acquire as a reward for going on a mission. And each character has their own relic sets. Let's talk with Guardian.
I am always ready to fight. No matter how towering the beast we face, stand your ground and raise your shield. Be patient. Your window of opportunity will come.
I believe this is like a Hall of Fame that shows some characters which have defeated the final boss Tricephalus. There's a huge area out here, but as I mentioned earlier, I have only played a couple of hours, so I'm still trying to figure what everything is out here. But so far, I haven't been able to interact with anything in this area. To get back inside, we go this way. This door on the right is locked, so let's go back upstairs. Info about gameplay is on this table. And back here is Small Jar Bazaar, which is a merchant. And here's Raider.
Care for a drink? A fine beast we're facing this time. Well, take it as a challenge. Don't overthink it.
Out here is Executor, but he's occupied at the moment. Now if we go this way, you can just take a look around. We are on an island. I believe we'll talk with everybody, but if you come out here, this is where you find the journal. Now to go on a mission, we approach the round table and select Commence Expedition. Now we enter a queue that will match us with 2 other players. Once matched, we have 15 seconds to select our character. Now press ready. And here we go. Okay, this is just a little bit of my first time out, and our goal is to survive 3-day night cycles, where the 3rd day we fight the final boss. So hopefully our teammates will know what they're doing. However, you can set up to play with your friends the same way we do in Elden Ring by using a group password. You kill enemies for runes and gather goodies for better weapons. These blue trees will replenish your FP. You'll find the scarabs throughout the map. And sometimes they have really nice goodies. Do keep in mind that nothing you collect will carry over to your next mission or expedition. You or one of your teammates will place markers on the map, and going to those markers together is essential. trying to go out on your own can be overwhelming and definitely not a good strategy. As you play the game, keep an eye on your location, because as you progress, the safer area of the game becomes smaller, and if you get caught in it, you will die. After death, I respawn in a safer area. However, I have lost all my runes and I cannot recover them. I did not lose a level because I'm still at level 1. One of my other teammates also got caught on the blue, and now we're trying to get to the next marker. As we loot chests, we may find stone sword keys that we can use to open jails, which contain some nice rewards. To survive in this game, you must level up your character as often as you can. We are at the end of the first day cycle, so now we must fight a wave of enemies before we take on day 1's main boss. Alright, we made it to our first main boss. However, this is my first time out, and perhaps the other players as well. So this is going to be a learning experience for all of us. Alright, I don't have any flasks, so this is a suicide mission. Alright, I could be wrong here, but the way I understand it is that when you're fighting the main boss, your flasks do not recharge. The only way to get a flask back is if you die and get revived by one of your teammates. Alright, I got some health back, but in the end, we all died. In the end, we get our progress summary. The game also gives us a cool video, which we can use to replay to see where we went. And I think that is a great tool to help us learn the map. And these are Relic and Merc rewards that we can use to upgrade our character before starting a new mission. Alright, that's all I have for now. Thanks for watching and have a great day.